Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Holy shit.
Anyway.
You can have indestructible bones, but it'll still pierce your skin.
This one is a teenager kills 15-year-old girl while watching body cam videos.
Excuse me, what?
Oh, that's ironic. And we're getting this through a body
And we're
cam.
watching this on Law&Crime BodyCam. Brought
Are
to
you
you.
able to do this? Didn't you react to them before and you couldn't post it?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Dude,
And one way to find out.
We'll find out. I have videos backed up in the storage right now.
It's just before 11 p.m. at an apartment in Lake Township, Ohio, where police
Dude, I don't care
respond to
what
a
age you
report of
are.
a
If you
person
kill
shot.
someone, just I may be cruel, probably.
The body is.
Yeah.
Depends on the circumstances. If it's self-defense, it makes
I'm
sense.
gonna let you go. Okay. So
Like,
it's upstairs,
honestly,
and then-
execute those people. I'm sorry. Like I said, maybe cruel, but I'm so
There's a
damn
kitty.
stupid.
Okay, but if they kill someone in self-defense, then that's different.
That would be different, yes.
AK.
But if you just straight up murder someone? Nah, bro.
Yeah,
No, sir.
yeah, that one's bullshit.
10 millimeter.
And it's a monster jumper.
In an upstairs bedroom,
I'm getting so
officers find
sidetracked in the video.
Symini Moore, suffering
If you were
from
there,
a
look at
gunshot
Kitty.
wound
Ooh,
to the
monster
head.
jumper.
As one man performs CPR, an officer collects the weapon allegedly used in the shooting, while a familiar show airs on the television.
A familiar show. That's the same fucking thing.
That's even more funny. So what did they get inspired by the thing they were watching?
Maybe.
Imagine.
That's bad if
The
it is.
officer
That would
secures
be
the
so
firearm in question, which is later submitted into evidence before returning to the bedroom.
That would be so confusing being a cop there and hearing cops up. I'm like, can we mute this TV?
I know, yeah.
Can you also notice how calm this?
Symini
Wait,
was
Retro, can you go
pronounced dead
back
on scene
for a
shortly
few shots a sec? Look at that thing.
Budweiser.
That's why they're
It's from the fucking beer, but then a fucking parody. That's...
What's your bush? One something pint king of rears. What
They're a Trump fan.
do you mean a Trump fan?
Look next to it.
Oh my god, it is like right. Oh my god. Look, can you also notice how calm
Symini
the
was
dude
pronounced
is?
dead on scene
Yeah.
short
Yeah.
time later, according to an
He
incident
probably already
report.
knows they're dead, just doing
Next,
it anyway.
more officials arrive
Yeah, but I think he's
as the
also guilty.
investigation gets underway.
Yeah.
And then
Either you're
I
shot.
didn't know, but there was blood on my prom shoe spot, so I touched her blood, and then I washed it off in the sink.
The box come from upstairs?
Yeah, it was really exciting.
Like she's panicking.
She's a straw,
Put 'em on the right.
which makes sense.
Is it clear up there? Can they
Yeah, it's quick.
Police identify the suspect seen here.
Yeah,
as
I was about to say,
18-year-old
like
Jacob
he's too
Heintzelman,
calm, bro.
Who one officer
He's
notes showed,
emotionless.
quote,
Like,
no
look at that face
emotion
as he comes
and
out of
was
his room.
Yeah,
extraordinarily
Exactly. Display
calm
no emotion.
upon their
There we
arrival.
go. Yeah.
Who am I talking to? Okay, go ahead. Just let's come downstairs.
He's 100% dead.
Why is there a random sign says man? This must be like a roommate situation because there's so much random stuff around here.
I was cleaning my gun. It was jammed. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. I took the mag out. I cleared it. There's nothing there. I was cleaning it again. I put the slide off. I put it back on. As I go to like reinsert the sock back onto the clip itself, it went off. There was just like that. First thing I did was call 911. She said CPR. Call you guys. That's exactly what I did. I've done that 1,000 times. It's never happened. Had it happen that I done. I don't know what's going on and why I did that, but it never happened.
Jacob claims
Even
the gun
explaining it,
misfired
he's
while he was
emotional. It's like he
cleaning,
doesn't care.
leading to what
Like,
he
here's the
describes
thing.
as an
Here's the
accidental
thing.
shooting.
Like, why I'm saying like he's the culprit, there can happen two things. One, you can be the girl. You're emotionless, you're fucking stressed, like you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Two, the shock captures you and you're way too calm, and you know, like it's pretty much the dude. But the thing is, like, yes, I'm suspecting him not only because he's emotionless, but at the same time, the gun is there. Like, that was the tipping point for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that instantly he goes on and explains the story instantly and has a excuse for what happened.
Yeah. Like, technically, I do
officials
believe
have
him
more
that it
questions
might
for him.
happen. But yeah, it's
My purse was still in there. And so I was
like, yeah, shock can capture you like that, because I would be too. Like, I would be probably be calm, but it would be very direct.
Not right now. Just hang tight.
Like, example, when my friend fainted, I immediately gave directions.
I don't know how to say this, but the guns went off. Yeah. This is Fred Captain, and I'm pretty sure she's still. There was a bowl of gin. There was a bowl of gin in the chamber. I was cleaning it out. There were
There
two
comes-
that were actually gin. I cleared the first one out, and when I put the second one back on, the hammer re-engaged and it went wrong. Everybody in this house has cleared out that 1,000 times, but it's never happened.
What's that?
I don't know what I could have done differently. I've done that 1,000 times with somebody.
Well, maybe didn't direct at fucking her.
Just before you
Yeah, I feel like if you're cleaning out a gun regardless, don't aim
Go
towards anyone
outside.
particular.
Don't do it in the house.
one round that was still fully intact
Yeah.
came out, and I set that next to the gun.
Especially
with
if there's
the
a jam.
round, and they were both
Yeah.
they were both in the gun. And ever since then, I've been on edge, and I've never had this happen. That's why I sleep with it. I clear it. I put it on safety at a lot, almost 24/7. I'm not home with it. It's just gun safety, biggest fucking rule. She's not.
And see what?
I'm gonna say that she's not married because of where it is. I don't know.
I'm not up to no, I didn't.
Well, from what I saw, it looked like it hit her right about here. There was no exit wound, so it wasn't a clean shot. I tried CPR.
He knows a lot about it.
I was about to say a little bit too much.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say, I never had anything happen like this. How does that work? About when all of this is done and through, about getting lifesavers weapon back? How does that work?
Well, it's gonna be a while.
It's just, he's really concerned only about getting his gun back.
Yeah, exactly.
Until
A little bit of psycho behavior, in my opinion.
it would be something along the lines of that. I should come down.
Jacob questions when he can expect the firearm to be returned before making a request.
May I go look my coffee? Is that what I'm gonna do? I can show you my coffee.
Oh, probably not right then.
The caption says, I can show you my coffee.
Yeah, I know. I was reading. I was like, what?
And let the medics talk with it for a minute.
Moments later, another investigator arrives to question the suspect.
Okay, but why aren't they letting him near the girl that's Clary's girlfriend?
What's that? Took me back to my deployment days.
Military?
2 years.
What branch?
Marine Corps.
Okay. What's your name? Jacob. What's your last name, Jacob? What happened tonight?
My gun's been having a problem the last few days, been jammed. So the girls were talking.
What kind of gun?
10 millimeter.
Okay.
I can remember the brand at the moment. But I was sitting on my floor at a point this way. Like I said, I'm having a problem getting jammed the last few days, so I was continuously highly cleared twice before I opened it. I didn't know how to go. Everything out of it. As soon as the mag light there twice. I took everything.
Very
off.
mumbly.
I inspected it. I couldn't find a problem with it. I had never a problem with it.
Or it could be just
As soon as
recording.
I put the slide back on and it engaged the hammer, the pin, there were 2 rounds that were stuck simultaneously like this that I didn't see. And as soon as it did, it pushed the other one off.
Hi, who are you? Who are you?
You could say a bit nicer.
Cops are cops.
Well, some can do certain jobs better, you know, like certain cops are just not like, how do you say, good with people.
Yeah, clearly.
Did you hear when it happened?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you need to be stern.
Yeah, he's gonna need to come back.
Because for all we know, that cop has a daughter as well, and, you know,
Jacob sticks to his story, but
He's probably
reveals
holding
that
up
2
and
other
be
people were
like,
allegedly in the
"Fuck me."
room when the shooting occurred. According to an incident report, one of those witnesses later told police that the 4 of them had been drinking before she noticed Jacob, quote, playing with his gun shortly before the fatal shot was fired.
Because that doesn't look suspicious or anything.
Really? I tried not to, but I was more focused on her because the situation.
Because she got
Next,
shot.
another investigator arrives with a few questions of his own.
Well, as I told the other guy, it took me back to my deployment days. Not something I ever wanted to see again.
Your deployment days, expound on that.
I was in the Corps for 2 years.
You were in the Marine Corps for 2 years?
Sir.
What unit were you with?
Like my MOS or?
Oh, your unit. You were assigned to a unit after training?
Yeah. So I went through my MOS, was my 2336 Delta. I went in for EOD. I've been out for 3.5, 4 months. I'll be honest with you, everything's a little fuzzy right now.
Okay. So, probably didn't think you have shoes?
I told him, I said, if I'm assuming you guys would have to take me down, I would have to go upstairs, grab my shoes and socks real quick and switch if I could, but otherwise, yeah, I had no problems.
Is it in that room? Okay. I'll grab that for you.
So he just informed me there was somebody here that left prior to our arrival.
There was. So there were 3 people here. It was me, her, and then it was my other buddy. He served with me. He left simply because of, we saw the same. He couldn't handle it. So we called one of our friends to leave. He's going to meet us.
Was he in the room?
Yeah, he was sitting right next to us. So I was sitting, my bed was here. I was sitting here. My friend was sitting over here. And then right next to me on this side of the closet. 3 of us were sitting.
Okay.
Do I need to take a phone charger with me or could I charge it down there?
What kind do you have?
C.
No, we got C's.
The case in the truck, the female should be right next to that other round.
And the female
Running
upstairs,
from the
what's her
scene
name?
isn't unusual, but it's weird.
Symini.
Yeah, very calm.
How do you know her? Perfect.
So she was having problems at her terminus tonight. I asked if we could come pick her up. I said, yeah, that's perfectly okay.
So she came in here just to hang out.
Yeah, they're gonna say.
Man, what is just a way to stay the night? Jesus.
They were beating me
Literally.
Yeah.
shortly.
Worst luck ever.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if you were an hour later?
I just don't understand.
Like, hey guys, my flight has been delayed.
I wake up and I go to bed. And right before I go to bed, I get another problem.
You heard that right. Jacob says Symini was allegedly involved in an argument with a family member before he says she asked to come over. Seconds later, the officer reveals the reality of the situation to the suspect.
They said she was deceased.
And they did.
Is there any other information I can give you while it's still fresh in my
Okay.
What's that?
Is there
He's
any other
not
information I
crying,
can give you
he's
while it's
not
still
like
fresh in my
even
head?
acting any bit upset over this.
Yes, sir. Okay. Was there a pair of socks in that top dresser?
Yeah, but also if you are in the Marine, your head will also be fucked up in the same time.
Yeah.
It also depends on what you've seen there.
Whatever works for you guys.
Embrace it a little bit.
Yeah, not the first time I've had to do it. If you don't mind me asking, what is that? Like the hands and foot?
Cover all our bases. I mean, it's just, I mean, something like this happens, obviously we got to cover, It's everything and anything, Is there anywhere blood anywhere else on you at all?
There was some on my foot, but that got cleaned off. That was
You cleaned that off on your foot?
Yeah.
Which foot was it?
my right foot.
Right foot. Okay.
There were like literally 3 small dots on it, just because from when I went over her and I pulled her off the bed, because that's what she asked me to do to give her CPR. I think when I pulled her off and it just flipped over, it was what happened. It stopped the
Okay.
Wait, she got shot in the head though.
Yeah.
That's what he said, yeah.
How can you still talk then?
Either like rust or some sort of like orange paint or something on the top of the spray towards
A few seconds of life, I guess.
That was a problem.
Guess.
I don't know if it was just sticky and it got lodged in there.
But you know, if I got shot in the head, I would be like, oh, you turn me around, give me CPR. Like honestly, that doesn't sound really plausible. Like, I'm sorry.
Now, dressed in what
Unless he's
appears
on
to
about
be
the other girls
pro-gun
saying it.
attire,
No,
Jacob prepares to
maybe,
head
but
to the
he
police
specifically
station, but
said
not before one investigator
give her
shares some
CPR.
thoughts.
Maybe the 911 call.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that could be it. Oh, that's a good one,
So, you should know first thing about firearm safety and handling.
You would think I would know damn near everything about it, but they still
Did you
surprise
see this
It happens.
for photos? That's what's there.
Okay. Was that down here when?
No, she brought
It
it
was
down.
by the bed and I grabbed it because it was underneath, or like my purse was on top of it. So I grabbed both of them because it's my prom shoes.
Okay. All right. You want to?
Next, Jacob is escorted outside, where his ride awaits.
And the plus side is my car should be toasty from sitting here for a while.
I hope so. I wonder if it likes something colder than the Polar Express itself.
Not a lot of room, so.
Like I said, Grandma's cat, I'm used to being in the back.
Now seated in an interview room, Jacob chats with an officer while waiting for detectives.
So, I think that's what it could have been. Because I've never made a mistake with a weapon. I was raised so heavily on gun safety. And what I don't understand is because when I cleared it, I had it on the floor. And as soon as I turned it around, I heard click, boom. It was that simple. Hand wasn't even on the trigger. I had it on the side of the thing. Never put my hand on the trigger, just in case. I'm not even, like, I'm still grasping the fact that she got shot, yeah, but I'm grasping the fact of how, because I've never, that's not true, I think I have once or twice, but I've never seen, you know, a pistol like that chambered 2 rounds. You know, between the blood on the floor and my sheets and everything, how is that gonna work? Like, do I get to go back home? Do they clean that out? How does that work?
They're probably gonna be processing that, I would imagine, until tomorrow.
Seriously, he's on about his sheets.
Yep.
Well, very likely, I don't know what it would be, but you're gonna catch some kind of charge because somebody died. So
Yeah. Do you know roughly what it would be? Or do I have any idea?
I'd have to.
I'll tell you what though, the one thing that hurts worse about this case is the fact that she was so young. That's what hurts.
Yeah. How old is she? 17?
15. Maybe, but I'm trying to make some sort of light on the situation. The dispatcher was like, "You know how to do CPR?" And I was like, "Well, ma'am, I was a lifeguard for 7 years. I would hope so." She was like, "Okay, do you need me to count for you?" And I'm like, "No, I'm okay. I promise you, I have more than enough extensive training how to do CPR."
Yeah, I came in, I saw you. I was like, I couldn't do anything better than what you're doing, so.
Well, that's definitely something I'll think about for a hot minute.
So,
The fact that I'm in your guys' top
That's
3
what
worst
dispatchers
cases.
do if the person
Mine.
doesn't know
Always yours.
CPR.
She was like, "Yeah, just find out the."
You have to tell them over the phone how to do it.
For like 6 hours. Find out that it was one of his top 3 worst cases. Really something to be proud of. Go Jake.
Alec.
Go Jake. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that she was so young and the accident happened, seeing it and reliving it, or the fact of how her parents are going to react. And her best friend made a joke and she was like, "I really don't know how to react. I'm just going to use humor." I said, "Why?" She was like, "Well, because she is safe. Like, she doesn't have to go in for that shift. She didn't want to go to it." I'm just like, that's really too soon. Way too soon.
Yeah, that's humor you learned in basic training.
See, as much as about the situation that I want to laugh, just because I use laughter to cure that shit, that's just what I do. Like, humor is my way to solve a lot of my problems. But I'm just kind of like, on this situation, I don't want to, because I know it'll make me feel a little better. But that's kind of dumb, because I'm just like, that's not something I really want to think about.
Seconds after stating he doesn't want to think about the incident, Jacob once again rehashes his side of the story.
Because it's like one specific part that's continuously replayed.
Hey streamer, drink water and fix your posture, you dehydrated fucking hunchback.
Aren't you supposed to be asking him questions?
And then lock it.
No, he's waiting for the detective to ask the questions.
And it was as soon as I pulled it back, because it likes to get stuck right before you can truly lock it. Yeah. So I like threw it back into it, and as soon as it just hit.
You can definitely tell this already has fucked him up in the head so much because he's reliving it constantly.
Kind of like this, right? And she was laying on my bed. She was kind of laying like, if you were to lay like that, it was her head.
That's with a lot of people, even like people who has, they drive someone over. It will replay them in their head constantly. They will never forget it.
Yep.
And I throw it back into it. And as soon as I did, my hand pushed it up. And
just like he is doing in the rear right now.
And I immediately heard it, and I looked over because I thought, I've been around in my bed. I was like, okay. Scary, terrifying, put her onto the wall, put her onto the bed. Nobody gets hurt. I would rather that happen. It's not an accident. Big deal. And then the moment I look over, I'm just like, clear the round, get everybody out, call the cops. That was the first thing I did. And my friend was like, call the cops, call the cops, call the cops. And I'm just like, I gotta find my phone. I have to find my phone to call the cops. Yeah. And my girlfriend, she was just like, I was like, you need to get out. She was like, why? And I was like, because this will literally traumatize you. She was like, what about you? And I said, I've seen worse. Literally, I promise you I've seen worse. This, as much as it hurts to do, as much as this is going to hurt to do, like to do the CPR, everything to pull it off. I said, I have to do this because he can't, you won't, and I'm not waiting for the paramedics to be here. So it was just, that's the part that's replayed in my head. That's like the only part that has me continuously shaking my leg, because I'm sitting here if I would have held it a little straighter, pointed it at the floor, maybe tried to pull it down into the floor or something, or if I would have cleaned it 30 minutes later, or
30 seconds, or
yeah,
that's all after, buddy.
If they would have gotten ready to get up, and nobody was in the room, something I'm thinking of every little detail that I could have been changed. Yeah, you're real tired. I remember telling one of you guys, it was where was everybody? I was like, well, I was on the floor, next to me laying down on the other side of the wall. She was upstairs. I remember how she was laying. I remember how her hair was. I remember where my girlfriend was, how she was standing, because she had literally just walked back in the room. I remember that for a fact.
See, if she did,
I swear I could sit here for hours and just be like, what about this? Mm-hmm. What about this? Because my buddy was like, well, hey, you want to go do something? And I was like, no, I just want to stay home. I was like, what if I said yes, or something? Or what if I wouldn't have said yes to picking her up? Or, I think one thing that hurts me the most was that I told her she was going to be safe at my house. I said, nothing's going to happen. You're safe at my house.
Yeah.
Someone should be safe.
That's one of those things that'll be stuck in your head for a bit.
That's the worst.
I don't think I'm going to have people around that.
Yeah, even the cop says, that's going to be stuck in your head for a while.
Yep.
I think, honestly, the cops will have the same thing.
Very likely. Probably a good idea.
I would say
if they're too late to rescue a person, what they could have done differently. Maybe even doctors have the same shit.
Oh, definitely.
Jacob spends the next few hours speaking with detectives, where, according to an incident report, he later dropped his claim that he was cleaning the weapon after detectives noted that they had not observed any cleaning equipment in plain sight where the incident occurred. Instead, Jacob allegedly said the gun simply misfired, while another witness claimed he was, quote, messing around with it by taking it apart and putting it back together.
Oh boy.
Next, additional officers arrived to escort the suspect to jail.
All right. Okay. First of all,
I thought I was literally just a hanging jack. I was like, where is he?
Hands behind your back. Put your palms together. Palms together.
Can you tell me what that means, please?
Yeah, okay.
Does he not know what palms together means?
No, I think he meant more like, why is he being arrested?
All right, not too tight.
I think. I think.
You mind telling me what's going on now?
Yep, you're being transported to the county jail.
For what?
How's that
I'm
cool?
not sure,
No, he meant more like,
You'll find
cool,
out.
like, all right,
but I was not
got
giving the
it.
information. I'm just driving.
Jacob was booked for reckless homicide and having a weapon while under disability.
Go. Okay, just fast. All right.
What's the mean
Dad.
under disability?
Not allowed a phone call?
Because he's from Marines.
Not allowed a
think.
phone
This is
call?
what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a seat, okay? We're not gonna talk the whole way down, okay? Just take a seat for me.
So I'm ready for a phone call.
You can get one when you get to the jail.
Yes, sir.
After further investigation, the 18-year-old was additionally charged with improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle, carrying a concealed weapon, and failure to comply with underage alcohol laws after prosecutors alleged he had driven with a fully loaded firearm earlier in the day. In an unrelated turn of events, Jacob was also charged with illegal use of a minor in nudity-oriented material after a search of his phone
Jesus.
reportedly uncovered illegal material not related to the shooting
Oh
victim.
my
So I do have one
god.
quick question.
Yes.
I'm
The
guessing
guy
that
said
was
if anything were to happen, I just
his
have my 2
girlfriend?
babes on me. They said they would take it later.
Okay.
I
They
guess.
said that before they took
because
me.
they're
I
counting
would be able to
18-year-olds
get
as
a
minors,
lease of
so
a few phone
America
That
or
is
something
true.
like that.
So I can call somebody. How does that work?
Where's your cell phone at?
That gentleman has it in there.
Oh, then no. If it's already seized and booked, we can't take it out of booking.
No, that's fine. He said that if I left or anything, that I would be able to get a cell phone, like a number out of it.
Yeah, I got no way to do that, man.
Can you ask him? Because that was the gentleman who I talked to.
You talk to who?
That gentleman that just walked out that door right before I walked out. That's the man that I need to talk to real quick. He was the one who said I could.
Okay. Let me go ask, but I'm assuming the answer's gonna be no, but worth a shot.
Thank you, sir.
After pleading guilty to the charges, court records show Jacob was sentenced to more than 11 years behind bars and ordered to
Jesus.
register as a sex offender upon his release.
Sex,
Fucking hell.
sex offender.
Yeah, remember, you got to register for that.
Yeah.
Oh my lord,
I was
bro.
more surprised that he
What the
said
fuck?
that he has to.
Literally. All these videos take a dark
That's-
turn.
No, for real?
That is a chaotic situation.